Hello everybody, Interi back again with another video. Today's video, guys, is going to be a short one because I'm at work. I'm going to do a video because I have a subscriber or have asked me a question. An interesting question actually, because it is about a woman's tennis, because I don't do any women's tennis videos, guys, because not that I don't watch women's tennis, because I do, not as much as I do that I watch men's tennis, because it is like that. I don't have time to watch both the women's tennis and the men's tennis. I just don't have time because I have work, I have family. But I do watch women's tennis as well, especially the big matches, the finals and things like that. And she has, Elena is her name, and uh, she has asked me which is my favorite woman tennis player. And I'm gonna do a video because for me it is easier to do a video than to answer it, because to answer it takes more time to me to answer with my fingers. But if I do a video, it will be easier for me, at least when I'm at work. I don't have just one favorite woman tennis player, like, because I don't have a specific just only one, like I have, which is the case with in men's tennis with Federer, because Federer is my all-time favorite player, and before Federer it was Pistol Pete Sampras. And in the same direction is in the women's tennis. I love first strike tennis players. I've said this many times before. This is not any secret. I appreciate Nadal. I appreciate Djokovic, Murray, and Medvedev. I appreciate this kind of tennis players. Absolutely. It would be insane to not appreciate a player like Nadal and Djokovic. They are giants. They are icons. But for me to enjoy as much as possible, I love to see ultra aggressive first strike tennis players who does a bunch of winners and not waiting all for their opponents to make mistakes. Not that Djokovic and Nadal does it all the time, but you are getting my point. Federer goes more for his shots than what Nadal and Djokovic does. This is not even an opinion, this is a fact. So in the same direction is the women's tennis. I love hard-hitting first-strike tennis players and not grinders. And the favorite of them that I had in the past, mostly in the past, but even today, couple of players. In the past, I used to love Kim Clijsters, a former Belgian player. She retired pretty early. Then she did a comeback and won US Open. I believe she has 3 Grand Slam titles, 2 US Opens and 1 Australian Open. If I'm not mistaken, I used to love Justin Anan, also former Belgian player. I was in love with her one single-handed backhand. That was pure magic. When she hit that one single-handed backhand, I just enjoyed so much. That one single-handed backhand on the woman's side probably is the most beautiful one single-handed backhand of all time in the women's side, from Justin Hanan, a former Belgian player who won 7 Grand Slam titles, if I'm not mistaken. I used to love, and still do, but she's not as good as before, Maria Sharapova. Also a hard-hitting first-strike tennis player who just hits the ball so hard. I used to love her in the past, and I like her today as well, but she's not as good today. She's older, but in the past, of course, she was much better. She has, I believe, 5 Grand Slam titles in all. She has won all the Grand Slams, by the way. French Open 2 times, Australian Open 1 time, US Open 1 time, and Wimbledon 1 time. I used to like Maria Sharapova, and I like Maria Sharapova today as well, but she's not as good today. She does a lot of double faults. She's the version in the women's tennis, like Alexander Zverev. The version is in men's tennis with double faults. And Serena, I appreciate Serena as well. I like Serena. I love Serena as a tennis player. Come on, you cannot hate Serena. She's an icon. One of the greatest tennis players of all time on the women's side, maybe even the greatest of all time. But I don't like Serena as a person. I think Serena, she's nice. She seems nice. I don't know her, of course, but she's not always that nice on the court. She yells at the umpires. She sometimes, I don't know. She has maybe even yelled at the ball kids sometimes. Not the ball kids. I'm not sure about that, but the umpires for sure. So I love Serena as a tennis player because she plays that tennis that I love. First strike, hits the ball hard. She's not any grinder. Like example, like a player like Simona Halep. All respect to Simona Halep, but she doesn't play that kind of tennis that I appreciate. She's a grinder. She's a ball machine from the baseline, a la Daniel Medvedev on the men's side. So, but I like Serena as well, but not like a person. And I love Naomi Osaka as well. Why? Because she hits the ball so damn hard. I love, like I said, first strike, ultra aggressive tennis players. So there you have it. Who are my and I almost forgot. I don't want to forget her as well. Ana Ivanovic. I used to love Ana Ivanovic. Why? Because she hit the ball so hard. She was going for the winners and not waiting for the opponents to make mistakes. And she won one Grand Slam title in 2008. Her only one, French Open 2008. So I used to love Ana Ivanovic actually exactly like you. So. But she has retired. She retired pretty young. So unfortunately she doesn't play tennis anymore. But there you have it. My favorite tennis players throughout the years. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.